Okay, good morning, everyone. I am Teacher Jarrett, and today we are going to be talking about pets again. Yes, we talked about pets yesterday and the day before, and today we will also talk about pets. So, this story today is about fantasy. Does anyone know what fantasy means? Well, I'll tell you. Fantasy is a story type that is not possible. So we have a couple different types. Let's write them down. We have nonfiction. So nonfiction is a story about real life. Fiction is a story about a story that is made up, but could be about real life. Fantasy is a story about something that is made up and cannot be real life. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we have these three choices. Okay, so nonfiction is a story about real life. That might be a story where there are pictures and it tells a story about a real person. So if someone wrote a story about me, Teacher Jarrett, that would probably be nonfiction. If someone wrote a fiction story, maybe they write about someone named Teacher John. So Teacher John is made up. I don't know Teacher John. Do you know Teacher John? I don't know. And so it's made up, but he could be a real teacher somewhere. It could be about real life. Fantasy is a story about something that is made up and cannot be real life. So that's an example would be if Teacher John was a talking fish. If Teacher John was a talking fish, that would be fantasy because there are no talking fish that we know of. And so it's completely made up and it is not real life. Okay? So now let's say it together. Non-fiction. Non-fiction. Your turn. Okay. Next. Fiction. Fiction. Okay, your turn. Very good. And our last one is fantasy. Fantasy. Your turn. Okay, very good. All right, so now we know nonfiction, fiction, and fantasy. Now this story is about fantasy. Okay, so today we are going to ask what makes a pet special? So we are going to read about a very unusual pet who goes to school. Can any of you guess what type of pet we are going to be talking about today? If you know, raise your hand. Why don't you tell me? Yes, that is right. Today we are going to be talking about a pet dinosaur. Wow, a pet dinosaur. Okay, so we know that a dinosaur is not real, correct? Okay. I have never seen a dinosaur in real life. Have you seen a dinosaur in real life? No. So we know the story is going to be fantasy. Okay, let's go to the next page. Okay, so the story name is Flip. F-L-I-P. Flip. And who is the author? If you can point to the author, we will point together on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Point to the author. Here. Ezra R. Tanaka. Okay. And now our next question is who drew the pictures? If you know, raise your hand. Who drew the pictures? Why don't you tell me? Yes, very good. Michael Garland drew all of the pictures. Okay? So, we know that the story is about a pet dinosaur. Do you think Flip is the name of the dinosaur or the name of the girl? If you think it's the name of the dinosaur, raise your hand. Okay. If you think it's the name of the girl, raise your hand. Okay. We are going to go on to the next page and see who is right. Okay. So the story says, Flip is my pet. Flip is big. Okay, now it is your turn to read. I will listen. Ready? Flip is my pet. Flip is big. Very good. Okay. So this is the little girl. Her pet dinosaur is named Flip, and her father is saying goodbye, go to school. So today we are going to do, can you guess? Yeah, we are going to do a detail chart, okay? Oh, we don't want that, but maybe it's okay. Nope. We are going to make a detail chart, okay? So let's make our boxes. There's box 1. There's box 2. Actually, I think we can make our boxes out here. Yeah, okay. So there's box 2. And then here's box 3. And here's box 4. And here's box 5. And here's box 6. Okay? I'll put the arrows in too, just to make sure everyone understands. So box 1 to box 2, box 2 to box 3, box 3 to box 4, box 4 to box 5, box 5 to box 6. Okay? And now I'll put detail numbers in too, just so we know. Detail 1. Okay, so there's detail 1, detail 2, okay, Detail 3. It takes a little bit of time, but this is a fun game to play. So we are going to make sure we do it right. Okay. Detail 4. It's over. Detail 5. Okay. And last, what number? Detail. Everyone shout it out. Yes, detail 6. Okay. So now we have all of our details. Okay. So before we put this down, let's see what the next page is, okay? Let's go. Okay. So first we'll put down for our detail. Flip is the little girl's pet. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, so that's detail 1. Flip is the little girl's pet. Okay. Now let's go down to number 2. Where are they right now? If you know, raise your hand. Why don't you tell me? I'll listen. Yes, they are at school. So, Flip can not go in. Flip is sad. Now, why don't you read? Your turn. Flip cannot go in. Flip is sad. Now, can everyone make a sad face with me? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Sad face. Yes, so here's our second detail. So if you know what the detail is, raise your hand. Oh, what is it? I'm listening. Oh, yeah. Flip cannot go in school. Flip is sad. Oh, poor Flip. Okay. Now, let's do some practice for sentences. Is this Flip is sad a telling sentence or a question sentence? Yes, you are all so smart. This is a telling sentence because it has a, what is this right here? I'm listening. Yes, it is a period. Period. A period right there. That's a period, okay? All right, good job. Let's go to the next page. Oh, Flip pulls me in. So the teacher said no, but Flip said, "Doot, doot, 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 doot," and he ran inside to the school. Wow, is that an important detail? Yeah, I think that's an important detail. So, let's go to detail number 3. Flip pulls the girl into the school. Wow, okay. So now it's your turn to read. Flip pulls me in. Okay, very good. So now Flip and the girl are in class. So Flip and I go to class. All right, let's read it together. Flip and I go to class. Okay, and look, there's drawings. There's two other students. Let's go down and see what happens. Flip sits. Be good, Flip. Okay, so Flip, that's this guy, sits. He sits down in his chair. Be good, Flip. The girl is telling Flip to be a good boy. Well, now let's have you read it. Your turn. Flip sits. Be good, Flip. Very good. Oh no! Flip likes class. Oh, is this a good Flip? Flip is painting on the wall. Flip is painting on the table. Flip is throwing purple paint all over. Is Flip being good or bad? If you think he's being good, raise your hand. If you think he's being bad, raise your hand. Yes, Flip is a bad boy. So let's make, I think that's our next detail. Flip likes class. Flip is a bad boy and makes a mess. Flip is a bad boy. Okay, that's an important detail. Well, what do you think the teacher will say? Do you think the teacher will be happy? Yay! Or do you think the teacher will be mad? If you think she'll be happy, raise your hand. If you think she'll be sad, raise your hand. Ooh, we'll see. If you were the teacher, would you be happy or sad? I think I would be mad or sad, not happy. Now let's read this together and then we'll go on to the next page. Okay, your turn. I'm listening. Flip likes class. Okay. The kids like Flip. Oh, look, all the kids are playing with Flip. Oh, all the pictures are falling down and there's paint everywhere though. Flip is a bad, 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 bad boy. Let's read this together. Listen. The kids like Flip. Would you like Flip? Let's take one moment to close our eyes. Close our eyes. Ready? Everyone close your eyes and visualize or imagine what it would be like to play with Flip. Okay? So we are grabbing on his neck, or we are riding on his back, or we are sliding down his tail. Can everyone think? Close your eyes. Just think what it would be like to have a dinosaur pet. Yeah, that's a very fun idea. Okay, now you take some time and think about it. Good. Now we will go to the next page. Uh-oh. What did we say? The teacher looks mad. See? The teacher is pointing and says, "Oh, Flip, you are so bad." Now, why don't you try? Everyone together, do this, and you say, "Flip, you are so bad." Did you do it? Did you do it? Good job. All right, it says, Miss Black is mad. Sit down, Flip. So this is Miss Black. She is the teacher. Okay. She tells Flip to sit down. Now, why don't you try? I'll listen. Miss Black is mad. Sit down, Flip. Very good. Oh, look at Miss Black. What is she trying to do? She's trying to hang up this little paper, but she's so short she can't reach it. Huh. All the children are watching. She does not look happy. Does anyone know what they can do? If only she had a big, big pet to help her, right? Oh, all right. If you think you know what's going to happen, raise your hand. Oh, why don't you tell me? Yes, I think Flip should help her put this paper on the wall. Okay, let's see. But before we do that, let's look at this. What do we see here? Let's say these words first. Cat, hat, sat, pig, had, bad, bag, big, pig, flag, tip, fit, fill, hill, hit, hid. And there's a cat on the board. All right, let's see what's next. Oh, here's Flip. Flip is sitting like a good boy now. Flip has a plan. Okay, now why don't you read it? Flip has a plan. I think you're right. I think Flip is going to help the teacher. Okay, let's see. Oh, here it is. Yes, Flip did it. The class claps. So Flip helped the teacher, Miss Black, put the word on the wall. Yay! Can anyone see Flip's name in this picture? Can you see it? If you see it, raise your hand. Why don't you answer? Oh, yeah, very good. I'll circle it. There it is, right there. Flip's name. Very, very good, everyone. All right. So now it's your turn to read. Ready? Flip did it. The class claps. Okay, now before we go on to the next page, you can take your turn to clap for Flip. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Everybody clap. Yay! Did you clap? I know you did. Very good. Okay. Let's go to the next page. Now there's, who is that? If you know who it is, raise your hand. Okay, you tell me. Yes, that is Miss Black. She is the teacher. Okay, so there's Flip, there's the students, there's the little girl. So can Flip come back? Can Flip come back to school? Flip can, said Miss Black. Flip is glad. Okay, now let's look at this for a moment. Is this sentence a telling sentence or a question sentence? Okay, so let's put this here. Let's get an arrow, make it red. Right there. Is this sentence a telling sentence or a question sentence? Can Flip come back? Can he? If you think it's a question sentence, raise your hand. If you think it's a telling sentence, raise your hand. The people who said it was a question sentence is right. It is a question sentence. Very good. Okay, now let's read it all together, and then we'll finish with our detail chart here. Okay, so I'll listen. You talk. Can Flip come back? Flip can, said Miss Black. Flip is glad. Yes, very, very good, everyone. You did such a good job. Good job, good job, good job. Okay, so now let's go to our detail chart. Flip likes class. Flip is a bad boy and makes a mess. Oops. What did I forget here? Does anyone know? Yes, I forgot a period. I made a mistake. Okay, so let's go back up. Flip made a mess and Miss Black is mad. Okay, so Miss Black is mad. Okay. Let me move this around here. Okay, there we go. This goes here. We'll make this bigger. Okay. Okay, so now detail 5. Let's talk about detail 5. So Miss Black needs help and Flip helps her. Okay, that's a good detail. Okay. Miss Black needs help and Flip helps her. Okay. So what is the last detail at the end of the story? Let's talk about it. The last detail is Miss Black says Flip can come back to school, right? That is so nice. Flip helped the teacher, and the teacher said he can come back. Miss Black said Flip can come back to school. Okay, what a story. I thought that was a very good story. Now let's go to the next page. Okay, meet the illustrator. Now who's the illustrator? Is the illustrator the one that draws, or is the illustrator the one that types the story? If you think it's the one that draws, raise your hand. If you think it's the one that types, raise your hand. You are right. It is the one who draws the pictures. So, when Michael Garland was a child, he loved drawing characters from movies and books. Some of his favorite movies and books had funny creatures in them, like Flip. So he drew a lot of dinosaurs just like Flip. So Michael Garland drew many, many stories, and a lot of the pictures looked like funny animals or funny pets. Some of them probably looked a lot like Flip. So now here's a little homework for you when you are done with class today. Don't forget. So Michael Garland, this is Michael, likes to draw dinosaurs. Now it is your turn to draw a dinosaur. When you draw the dinosaur, give your dinosaur a name. Okay, here I'll type it out. Draw a dinosaur. When you are done drawing the dinosaur, give your dinosaur a name. Okay, don't forget, now we have to do a little more classroom work. Okay, so we'll ask a couple questions. So what does Flip do when he gets to school? Let's see. What does he do? Well, Flip gets to school and he pulls the girl in. There, see, Flip pulls me in. And then when he gets to school, he sits and he's good, but he makes a big mess. What does Flip do to help Miss Black at the end? Well, if you know, raise your hand. Okay, I'll ask you. Yes, Flip helps Miss Black go up into the air so she can put the paper on the board. Very good. And our last question, how can you tell that Flip, the story, is a fantasy? How do you know? Oh, that is good. Flip is a fantasy because the girl has a pet dinosaur, and dinosaurs are not real, so it has to be a fantasy. Dinosaurs were real before, a long, 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 long time ago. But right now, there are no dinosaurs, so it has to be a fantasy. So let's talk about our last question here and say, how is Flip like the pets that you know? Let's see. So, how is Flip like the pets you know? Okay, let's talk about this. Well, I will give an answer first. Flip likes to, my pet's name is Jingle, so I'll just say Jingle. Jingle likes to follow me everywhere. Okay, now why don't you give an answer? Your turn. If you want to tell me, raise your hand, and you can tell me. Very good. Your pet likes to make a big mess. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. So my pet, Jingle, likes to follow me everywhere. Maybe your pet does too. Maybe your pet follows you wherever you go. And your pet likes to make a big mess. Actually, my pet, Jingle, likes to make a big mess too. She'll nom 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 chew on everything. Or she will get her hair everywhere. Or she will knock stuff down and it'll break. But she is my pet and I love her. So let's go to the next page. Oh, here we go. This is nonfiction. So let's read about how to give pets what they need. All right, so here is an iguana. I-G-U-A-N-A, iguana. So we're going to talk about what pets need. So, what do pets need? Like all living things, pets need food. Some pets eat seeds or plants. So a living thing is something that is alive. So it's something like a dog or a human or a horse or a cat. Every living thing needs food. And some pets, like a parrot or a hamster, eat seeds or plants. So here's a plant, or here's a seed. Some pets eat meat or fish. All pets need fresh water. So here are some kittens, K-I-T-T-E-N-S. Kittens like to eat meat or fish. But all pets, kittens, parrots, hamsters, iguana, they all need fresh water. All pets need fresh water. Pets need a safe home. Pets need our love and care. So here's a dog, D-O-G. So pets need to be in a home where they can be safe, where they won't get injured, they won't get hurt, and they will be comfortable and happy. Happy. Pets need our love and care. So we remember care, let's type it. Care means to give someone or something the things it needs to survive. Okay? So, pets need our love and care. So let's go down here. What is this question? What do you think Flip needs? If you know, raise your hand. Why don't you tell me? Yes, Flip needs water. We'll type this out too. Okay. What do you think Flip needs? There's a question sentence. Flip needs water. Okay. True. What do you think Flip needs? If you know, raise your hand. Okay, why don't you tell me? Yes, Flip needs food. And now let's do one more thing that Flip needs. 3. If you know, raise your hand. It's right here. It's right here. Ready? On 3, we'll shout it out together. 1, 2, 3. Care! Flip needs care. Very good. Okay. So, we learned that like all living things, pets need food. Nom, 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 nom. Some pets eat seeds or plants. Some pets eat meat or fish. All pets need fresh water. Pets need a safe home. Pets need our love and care. All right, and we said that care means to give someone or something the things it needs to survive. And we also think that Flip needs water, Flip needs food, and Flip needs care. All right, good job, everyone. Now, does anyone remember what the homework was? If you know, raise your hand. Ooh. Okay, why don't you tell me? Yes, our homework was to draw a dinosaur and give the dinosaur a name. Okay, I will do that too. I will draw a dinosaur and give it a name for our next class. So when you see me next time, I'll have a picture with my dinosaur. But that is all the class we have for today. So I will say bye-bye to everyone, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.